There are many ways to describe northern Kentucky. Geographically, northern Kentucky is the three most northern counties of the state, including Boone, Campbell, and Kenton County. Or you could say northern Kentucky is like the southern side of Cincinnati. Economically, northern Kentucky is described as the northern tip of the Golden Triangle of Kentucky, an area comprised of northern Kentucky, Lexington, and Louisville. We set out to hear what people are saying about our community. Listen along as we hear about northern Kentucky from those who live, work, play, and study here in northern Kentucky.
I moved to the northern Kentucky, Cincinnati area right after high school graduation. I thought my parents moved here, and I thought it would be a good way to go away to college without going away to college. Being from Mississippi and in a small town, northern Kentucky has a lot more to offer. There's a lot of shopping and parks and history here that my hometown didn't really have.
Northern Kentucky gave me the opportunity to do many things. Newport will give me places to do like city stuff, like going with people, hang out with people. But also in the country part of it, I can do like a trap shooting and going on the boat and canoeing. I was born in Thailand in the country part. And I grew up in the city, the capital of Thailand. So I got like two different thing, like completely different thing. But when I came here, like I said, there are country part and the city part that are close together. So I get both vibes.
You know, put things that people need within walking distance of their homes, and you'll find out that you're going to build communities. These towns are still built that way. They're still built that there's the room for a small grocery store and a small wine shop and places for retail and places to dine and places to worship, all within walking distance of. It's just a question of how we go about identifying people that want to be in that situation, do those things for a profession or for a vocation, and make that happen and continue to let it grow. There's tons of potential here for that.
Well, I wouldn't be in northern Kentucky if it really weren't for the needs of my business. Frankly, Kentucky as a whole has some programs that benefit companies like mine. I think Kentucky has tailored a program that uses state funds to help high-tech companies like ours to get up off the ground. In fact, Kentucky is a shareholder in my company. But having said that, it's impacted me in other ways such that I'm now living in northern Kentucky, partly because I want to be closer to work, but also because I really enjoy the people here. But I think what's exciting is just that things are happening, President Obama talks about the need for helping small businesses because that's where the future of our economy is going to come from. And I get the sense of that here in northern Kentucky.
Yeah, it's like, I'll tell you what's really unique about the area. Even though we might have that urban core on a riverfront, I feel like I'm in a small town, and that's a very unique mix, and that's something that I didn't really experience in the other places I lived in. One of the things that really, really impresses me about this area is that you are for want of nothing here. Northern Kentucky is a place that has something for everyone. In terms of your work life, you've got so many different amenities here that will, keep you busy while you're working here, whether you're staying, whether you're going. You've got a city environment, you're close to a huge city which has everything. I mean, something for everyone in terms of culture, in terms of interests, in terms of community, people from different backgrounds and places. You can drive 1 hour away and suddenly you're in the countryside. You can drive 5 minutes and you're in a city environment, with tons of arts and culture and food and just stuff to get into. There really is nothing that you would miss living here. In fact, you'd probably discover a couple of new things.